Hello, hello. Last time, we went around the school festival with Haru and the rest, then Akechi dropped a bombshell that he knew we were the Phantom Thieves, and, had proof for it. He gave us an ultimatum and then left. And then, when we got back, Futaba was waiting outside. I did accidentally skip through some stuff, so I'm
You
just
took
gonna
off
have to
somewhere
play.
during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly.
Futaba? What are you doing here in front of the store?
I needed to calm my brain. My thoughts were getting out of hand. Not just Akechi, but other stuff too. We're in deep trouble unless we can do something soon. But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing is perfect. Let's go.
I also forgot, Sojiro found out that Futaba had a calling card. And I'm assuming that's what they're about to walk in on.
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately. No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated. Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind the promotion, we'd have to let you go entirely.
But sir,
I had high expectations for you. We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this...
please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now, even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term. I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what. Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I? Yes, everything is proceeding as planned.
He's pressuring her heavily to get them.
Sojiro?
I was cleaning up and found this. This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it? I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Explain.
How are they gonna get out of this one?
Can't tell me?
Explain.
Oh, she might have a panic attack at this rate. I was thinking...
I'm talking to Futaba here. I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Did they trigger a change of heart in you? How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously? Okaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too. Still. When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere, even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, I used to be a government official. My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It was around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking, that one of these days, she might die a bizarre death. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he? And then there's Futaba. You always seem to be linked to these incidents somehow. Got anything to say?
Damn, he got us kind of pinned.
You know what people call them? Criminals. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true. I asked them. That's why he saved me. He stole my heart.
I don't think he realized that Okay.
Asked? Stole?
Um...
Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed her heart? He doesn't just deal with the Phantom Thieves, he's actually one of them?
Yep, he didn't know yet.
You're pulling my leg, aren't you? Are you serious? You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud!
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months, and on top of that, Futaba's involved too. What the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom.
Wait, killed?
She was killed. I remember it now.
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal. Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. Run away, hide, and end up here, some old guy running a cafe. To be frank, I took you in for my own good. Like to somehow make up for what I've done. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And I end up getting consoled by her. God, real pathetic, aren't I?
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault.
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out. I mean, who would believe such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win. Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right? We're done talking about this. Come on. Time to eat. All that yelling's gotten me hungry.
Oh, he cares. That's crazy.
If he turned us in, that would have jeopardized our operation. Still, we should tell the others about what just happened. Oh, I'm tired.
It's still sweet that he cares, though. What? He knows everything. You gotta be effing kidding. Wait, are you okay? Did he report you or anything? We likely won't be receiving these messages if Alpha was not okay. I had a feeling that boss was no ordinary man. But he didn't recommend you to turn yourself in, did he? I think in that case, we can consider him a new ally. I'm more curious about what he mentioned to you. You mean how our enemy might be the same people who targeted Futaba's mother? Yes, she was killed by mental shutdown, the same method used by the culprit we pursued now. Wait a second though, didn't you say boss had to run from it all? Does that mean someone was trying to stop the news from getting out? Who could do that? Who do you think the culprit could be? Ain't you letting your imagination run wild a bit? I mean, he did say he worked for the government who was trying to get Futaba's mother's work, so potentially. But it would make sense. Wait a second, if you're right then, wouldn't the police be working for him too? That's not possible. This is getting too big for me to even think about. Can we really win this?
We're gonna win, no matter what.
It's as if you've had an inkling after all.
Sorry.
All this happened because I kept the calling card. It's so late already. Is Sojiro still awake? This is kind of awkward. Kinda curious what would be said for either. I'm actually curious, like, the response for either. This is the better one to go with, I guess.
Yep.
I'm sorry, what did Morgana say?
Yep. Yep.
Oh, I think we can't do anything.
Hey.
Yep.
Well then.
Does this mean, nope, never mind. I was gonna say, does this mean we're going to, the Velvet Room again, but...
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party. We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives, and have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Look,
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen. And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
if I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it. I hope you understand the situation you're in. Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves. And it'll happen every day, even at school. Why did this happen? That may have been true. Still, well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened. All I can do now is give you shelter. Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right? I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy number 1. Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
It lifts a weight off our shoulders that Sojiro knows, but it puts pressure on him now because he's got to keep a secret too. It's a little sad, but it's good to have him with us. Yo, you see the news? I had braced myself for this possibility. Actually, having a want to notice out for us feels kind of weird. I'm not sure we're gonna get away this time. Our backs are truly against the wall now. Discussing it here won't do us any good though. Let's talk more in person.
We're wanted now, and the reward's 30 million yen? It feels so unrealistic, I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the fad before that, even Medjet. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura.
Yeah. The enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then why not everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No, because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida too, considering what happened with the rankings? Only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjet and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the fad around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly. What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal. All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly. Haru?
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck! Ah!
Ryoji, taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone.
Hey, what do you think? How did we lose? What did we do wrong?
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
It's kind of thinking to go with the second option, but I didn't, and it looked like the second option was probably better for the conversation.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong where our eyes had become clouded.
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause.
I'm so irritated with myself.
Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too! But still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah, we'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match for this?
Should we end this now? I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
Yeah. Running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want.
Can't give up now.
We've been dumping everything we stand for just to save our own asses.
I see.
I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this. Absolutely not like this!
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me. About Mion earlier being framed and the added bounty, it all felt like such bullshit. I lost it. I'm sorry. You too? It is confusing. We're wanted criminals now. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida. I wanted to be a fan thief because I thought even someone like me could be a hero. It made me so happy to be depended on. I guess it all went straight to my head. I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that'd make me no different from our targets. I called them shitbags, but I must be the shittiest of shitbags. I can't even joke about it. You're right. I can start by changing who I am now. Thanks. I feel like I can think straight now. Oh, I scared Haru went for top it, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon. See ya.
I got a message from Akechi-kun. He wants us to gather at LeBlanc tomorrow after school. Who does he think he is, trying to boss us around like that? Tomorrow? That sudden? That's sudden. This is directly after the reward announcement. There must be a calculated reason for this too. We'll be okay, right? Yeah, we're going to overcome this, together. Regardless, I don't want anyone disturbing our peace anymore. Let's go about this calmly. Well, see y'all tomorrow.
We've reached a crucial moment. There's no point fretting about it now, though. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow. Okay.
We can't let things end here. We need to figure out who's behind everything. I don't think Morgana's gonna let us go downstairs. I did say kindness is gonna take priority for our night times. No, not night times in general, but like it's gonna take priority for our next thing to level up. I do kind of want to go to Mementos one more time. Level up the characters because I do want to get on the Reaper before the end of the game.
An issue in which criminals do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot be left alone. Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures, but their actions are too little, too late. The government as it stands has been left behind the times. It is obsolete. We don't have to go down with a sinking ship. We have the power to change this. Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
Politics just never interested me before, but this politician seems pretty amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future, and someone like that should be prime minister. I'm definitely voting for him.
Well, I suppose that makes sense since the other politician seems so unreliable.
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
Quit effing around!
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you are at your wit's end as well. She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities. However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
Huh? Really?
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to change her heart just for that.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
You saying the police would do such a thing?
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No.
They're completely rotten.
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
So that's why.
The truth will be covered up, and an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed. We can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
I mean, I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen? I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves. So how about it? Will you agree to my plan?
I mean, it makes sense what Makoto has to talk about. I'm curious what she's thinking, because this one's going to be heavily weighed on her.
Even though you're
sister, after
particular
all.
about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There's also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart. She'll be a fine warning to others not to meddle with you any further. They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption.
But wouldn't that reflect negatively on
All
the
that's left from there is for me
Phantom
to discover the identity of the true culprit.
And here we go.
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
As expected from an Ninjima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
Because of sickening human beings. Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice. It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge. And extremely personal.
Dude.
You know, doesn't he remind you of us? Yeah, like how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
We're similar, hmm? Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart?
Can't deny it.
Thanks. I was actually rather worried there. This mission can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
Mako-chan. I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping I wouldn't have to resort to it, though. I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
Why didn't you tell us?
It was too selfish of a reason. Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out? A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Will you tell your sister about this? Of course not. It's just,
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
I just can't make time today.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
I'm sorry, everyone. Wasn't Makoto acting a bit weird? Well, I guess that can't be helped. Regardless, it all starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
We're getting closer to our flash forward.
A palace? In me? Not only that, Goro Akechi? Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice? And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case? That can't be. I mean, he never said a word. Although, his attitude did change suddenly around that time. Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a Phantom Thief? If this is all true, I was out of the loop the entire time I led the investigation. What a joke. So you became convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose. That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation? That does make sense, more or less. If you simply wanted to evade capture, triggering my change of heart wouldn't guarantee anything. Your actions as Phantom Thieves would still be met with hostility. No. If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next. Did Makoto come up with that speculation? Perhaps I'm overthinking things. Hey! You need to keep your focus.
I was gonna say, did that not come up from
It seems you're
Akechi saying it though?
The look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that? I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct? Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded. It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No, most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet. Someone set up only to bear responsibility later. Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
This is level 6? Yep.
Alright.
No.
I was thinking 6 and then I second guessed the 7 and it showed up 6.
I don't believe your story yet. There's something I need to confirm with you. Was a change of heart triggered in me? What happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest? Tell me everything.
What's this favor you need? It's late already. We'll be going to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her. Things like her work ethic and relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private. Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace. I can look up more, you know. Stuff like her repertoire of underwear. A girl shouldn't say things like that. You tell her too.
Oh, that's actually kind of funny, the other 2 options.
Don't fall for it. Ahem. Also, I may be overthinking it, but my voice... Ow! Same as always. Let me finish first. There's something else we want you to look into.
Are we not allowed to know this? We're not allowed to know this. That's interesting. Where do we meet today? Alright, we were never told where to meet up. At the courthouse. Where's that? In the government office district. Kasumigaseki? Indeed. Oh, I've heard that place. Oh, I've heard of that place. Never been there though. Me neither. It's not somewhere normal people usually go. Whoa, just looking at the map is impressive. The Police Department, Ministry of Justice, Public Prosecutor's Office, and Public Security. The Diet Building is right near there too. For real. What kind of scary place are we going to? We won't get caught, right? According to Akechi-kun, our identities haven't been discovered yet. So we are just going to plunge headfirst into enemy territory? Has anyone contacted Akechi? We're going to meet him there. Be on guard, everyone. We'll be heading into a lion's den. This is gonna be the most risky one for them.
So this is the courthouse. You can tell it's a revolting building just by looking at it. Let's hurry up and get started. Akechi, what did you find out?
I rarely get to see Sai-san directly, but I figured out her course of action. On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as Sakura residence.
For real?
Then that means our time limit is November 20th.
Still, there will be quite a bit of red tape involved. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
We'll take your word. For now, we need to focus on infiltrating her palace.
You know, that actually means they suspect, well, not suspect directly, but like, they're gonna have a play against all of them except for Yusuke.
I concur. And we should probably get going soon. After all, people like us standing around here is quite unnatural. Well then?
That's...
Huh? What about my smartphone?
This is the model I wanted. You're so lucky.
I'm so sorry. Until recently, Futaba was actually a...
It's okay. Sai-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too. Not just me.
That's true.
Ooh.
I'll send everyone's contacts to you later.
Thanks. Well then, I hope we get along. I'll do my best.
You got a good personality and good looks? Talk about cheating.
She's praising you, I believe.
Then shall we get started?
We need to figure out what Makoto Sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
A competition, huh? That sounds like Sai-san.
It'd be unbearable if you're put on trial for a reason like that. Although, a competition means it's a match of some sort. Might it be a martial arts ring?
Then perhaps a stadium? Or maybe an arena?
There are other competitions besides fighting in sports.
I'm not too sure.
How about a racetrack for horses? Other than that, there's pachinko, but does that count as gambling?
You play cards during a school trip.
What else is there? It must be a casino.
I definitely see Sai-san in you.
Well, it's time we
I guess
head
that
in.
makes sense. If it was related to gambling, casino would work.
Head right past there and keep a low profile.
That's it, huh? What's going on here?
We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we?
Seems like it.
Let's go. Right.
I love the look of it. I love the cutscenes. They're beautiful.
Courthouse, the
Also,
casino.
I should have known it because actually, the beginning of the game, when you get caught, you're in a casino.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes.
I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
Right. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention.
Wait, I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form.
The police station's also part of her work area, though, whenever arrests are made for her cases. I brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with cops, right? This might be the metaverse. I don't want to go in a station.
That reminds me. He'll need a codename, too.
Oh, they haven't given Akechi his code name.
Codename? Phantom thieves can't go around using the real names, right? It ain't cool either.
Just for reference, what is everyone else's?
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we left, didn't we?
What is it, Haru?
Oh, it's nothing.
Then perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven.
Are
Karasu?
your clothes all black or something?
Reverse, actually. If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
Karasu. He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one. Why not go with Crow instead? All right, from here on out, you're Crow.
Got it.
Now then, let's head into the courthouse. Now then,
This is business as usual. First off, we'll need to find an infiltration route. Oh, we do have our team.
Do you have a moment?
Oh, switching out Akechi. With, I'm sorry, switching out on with Akechi. Skills? Oh wait, no, this is only skills. Stats? Not, Oh, we can see his persona right now. Megidola he has. Yes, I've been wanting that ability. He's weak to curse, strong to, light magic. Has a mix of curse and light magic. Probably pretty strong. I was gonna say we lack a healer, but we have Morgana, so we should be fine. This should be dead.
wait!
Oh, there's a door here. Oops. I gotta look at the map more often. It looks like we'll be able to sneak in from here.
So, this means we're acknowledged as a threat, correct?
Dude, you planning on stealing stuff in that getup?
It just means that's what he thinks a rebel looks like.
No. This is my mental image of a person who sticks to their justice.
Well, I think your mask is more apt for piercing rather than sticking. That aside, the people in here look completely normal.
But we're in a flashy casino. There's no doubt this is a palace. Oh, right. Crow doesn't know too much about cognitive beings, does he?
Ah, yes. In addition to similar topography, cognitive people exist based on the ruler's perceptions.
That probably didn't make much sense because all the fancy terms he was using, huh?
No, but Akechi's gonna understand it immediately.
In essence, since these look like real people, Sai-san's view of others is surprisingly undistorted. Considering what I see before me,
You do look
it's difficult
disappointed.
to believe it is not actually a real casino.
Not all cognitions are normal, though. In Futaba and Okumura's palaces, we had to battle them. People may look normal, but we should be careful. Particularly of those in positions of power.
Is this what you have to go through every time? This is a first for me. I'm somewhat nervous.
Just don't slow us down, Crow.
I will not allow that to happen.
Okay, it's time we head inside. Our deadline for this infiltration is November 20th. Any later and we'll get caught in reality. Of course, we'll need to secure an infiltration route before we send out the calling card, as always.
So the calling card wasn't merely for show? It's a necessary step?
Will you please stop interrupting?
My apologies.
Well then, let's go.
I feel somewhat nervous.
Well then, let's begin by securing our route. Okay, this might be the last one we do, so let's get on with it. I wasn't actually planning on doing the palace this early, so I might cut it like halfway through and go back to the real world, because there are some stuff I do want to do there. Let's jump here real quick. Can we jump this way? You can. Oh, and these are the things that give us items. Let's just check out the other side.
Indeed.
It won't open. Could it perhaps be blocked by the other side? We should probably try to look for another way through. Ooh, okay. Oh, I didn't grab this. Oops. I'm curious, where would we go, actually? Go!
Is that a real one? Don't let it away!
Ooh, this is heavy almighty too. Oh. I know it's just one enemy, but...
Breathe and move on.
we're not doing nearly as much damage as we need to. Are you dying?
Someone take over.
Does it not have a weakness, or did I just not hit its weakness yet?
It should be easy.
Haven't checked ice, lightning, radioactive workers. Should be fine. I think we can knock it down. There's no way to live! There's no way to live!
Let's move on.
Okay.
That sucks. Gotta go around. Oops, can't go this way. Oh, there's a vent there, I see it. I don't see it on the map though. Yeah, it doesn't show on the map.
Welcome. Come on out, you petty thieves.
She can see us?
You're after the treasure, are you not? Come on down and I will tell you where it is.
What? We're not going to fall for a trick like that.
It's not a lie. I only wish to do this fair and square. You aren't going to run, are you?
We should do as she says. There's no point in hiding any longer.
Oh, we might not actually get to, like, go through her, palace. We might actually have to make an escape for it.
So you've come. The treasure is located on the manager's floor, at the highest point of this building.
Why are you telling us this?
It's as I said before. I wish to go about this in the fairest manner possible. First, I ask that you come up to my location. We will continue this there.
Damn it, over there!
It seems we'll be able to use that elevator to reach higher floors. Come, Joker. Let us pursue her. Let us get after her.
I am going to search the floor, because I heard treasure chest. Oh, we did not make infiltration tools. Oh. We also cannot go through doors and stuff. So I assume we're going to go up all the way to the top floor, and then we're going to get knocked out of the palace, and then we're going to have to go through the palace the actual way. Other side. I assume that's the entrance, actually.
Authentication required. Please insert your member's card.
Member's card?
Perhaps it bears relation to a player's club of sorts.
I can't handle your technical speak. Just give me it straight.
Casinos typically have a membership system called a player's club. Some locations even have areas cordoned off for particular ranks of player. Considering the setup of this place, I thought things may be similar here.
That'll make this shit simple. Come on, let's join this player thingy.
I would agree with you, but
Shadow!
as I expected, registration will not be such a simple matter.
She must be daring us to challenge the security of this place to make it to...
Here it comes!
Hey, I know
Don't
that
worry,
persona.
I'll handle this. Who knows? I would estimate that you all won't even have to step in and help them.
I guess this is supposed to be the first showing of this persona. I know this persona. I had him in Persona 4.
Well then, let us begin.
Hey, Joker's
Don't
with me
worry, you can leave this one to me. Take him down, Robin Hood!
Robin Hood makes sense for him. Okay, these are the insta kills, and these are actual damage, so let's go by damage. Let's go on 9. I am capable of much more. Now then, let us deal with the shadows quickly. Wait, doesn't it sound like we're gonna get ambushed based on what we heard earlier?
You're right.
I agree. I'd like to deal with them as quick as we can. But now that we have an infiltration route, let's just return for now and prepare. Very well. I trust your experience and judgment. Let us do that. Okay, because I do kind of need some time to prepare. Today was truly one surprise after another. I hope we continue to thrive in our work together. Agreed. We will need to explain the steps we take though. This is unnecessary. First we secure the infiltration route, then send the calling card, correct? In doing so, the core of the ruler's distorted desires will manifest into a physical form. By taking that core, the change of heart will be triggered. I deduce the steps would be something along those lines. A+. It ain't as easy as it sounds. Don't underestimate this. I'm not underestimating anything, I assure you. By the way, Nijima-san's shadow seemed really confident. Yes, there's no knowing what may await. Let's continue cautiously. Very well. You will let me know when you enter the palace, yes? Perfect. I will be available at any time you need me. That's enough for now. Let's prepare well for the coming task. Ah yes, my apologies for somewhat derailing this conversation. We will be counting on you, Akechi. Failure is not an option here. Yes, I'll do my best to live up to all your expectations.
Crucial moment's finally here. Okay.
Things have really soured. There's even a bounty on you guys. But I seriously believe that these are innocent. By the way, I changed up the survey question. It's already up in flames though. It's a problem for me too. If people don't think the Phantom Thieves are heroes. Just try and clear the stigma on your names as soon as you can. Okay? I'm counting on you.
So people are turning on us even in his survey? Our popularity is really at an all-time low.
The funny thing is, you would think this would actually make them more popular just in a negative light. I completely forgot about this. Okay, filtration tools.
Okay.
Oh wait, we can't call Kawakami to do this? We have 6 lockpicks. We're fine, right?
What's up?
I think also, if I do stop actually, we probably would end the day already, so... Oh no, here we go. Kawakami.
Hi!
Okay, so that gives us time to do stuff.
Hey!
Damn it! The whole point was I wanted to go out.
Well,
Yeah, let's just clean. It'll give us 1 point towards kindness at least. I don't remember I looked up like the amount of points you need for each level for each stat, and I don't remember it being like a crazy jump between level 4 and level 5 of kindness. I know it's gonna be a lot, but I think there was larger jumps. Only 3! I mean, we had 6, so that's not bad per se. The time has finally come. No matter what happens, we have to change our heart. I'll be counting on you. We may all have our own unique ways of doing things, but we should just proceed forward as usual. I'm mostly telling myself that. I'm honestly not sure I'll be able to remain calm this time. That's why I asked that you lend me your help.
Hey!
Okay, well, I think we have our days to ourselves now. When's our deadline if it comes up? 21 days. Yeah. A little less than a month, so yeah. He's saying let's go straight to the palace. No. As much as it would be a little bit of a waste a day, we're going flower shop.
What do you want to do?
Let's work and let's raise our kindness.
Oh, guess what?
Oh, by the way, did you know they caught the culprits behind those assaults? Well, apparently it really was Naguri. Just like I thought. He actually turned himself in. He was such a delinquent. What do you think made him surrender? Oh, that's what I was thinking. a lot of these crimes have been ended similarly. The culprit has a change of heart and confesses. The Phantom Thieves have to be real. They just have to.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry. I got a little sidetracked for a second there. Here's your paper today.
You did great. How are you feeling?
Okay, 2 points of kindness.
Yes. Wanna head back?
I think I'm gonna give it until. Aw, Sojiro's worried. That's crazy. I think I'm gonna give it till either 15 or 13 days left to actually start the palace. Yo, Akechi, what is it? You got any idea who the culprit might be? Oh yeah, you said you saw a masked guy, right? I want to ask about that too. Did you really see him? That masked guy's gotta be the true culprit, right? If this so-called true culprit is acting alone, then there can be no mistake about it. I see. The next question is, who is that masked man? Unfortunately, I do not know that much. You're useless. That is quite harsh. What is up with Futaba? That wasn't a compliment. At this point, I have yet to even grasp any clues. But once this is dealt with, I will surely capture him. I promise you that. Perfect, leave it to me. I may sound somewhat odd for... It may sound somewhat odd for me to say this, but I'm an exceptional detective. I assure you, I will catch this culprit. Look forward to it.
He doesn't have any clues, but he's confident enough to say he can definitely catch the guy. No wonder he's a star detective. Even the way he talks about these things is different from us.
Okay. Could actually go work on his social link in the meantime. I said social link again. Confidant. No. Forgetting what everything is. Confidants. We have not been doing this one. Damn it. It's gonna make it harder to do this. Speaking of, I should actually... I was thinking if I don't get this done, I could do it in a in a new game plus, and if I register the first Persona, I could just buy it again. If it works like Persona 4 did. Is this? Yeah, this is his. So he's at rank 4 right now. I mean, might as well. He is our only request. The only thing is, let's go to Central Street for a second.
Hey, inmate!
How do I register Personas again? I think it's talking to...
Do you have business with me?
Register.
Justine, you handle this. You want to register it?
Shoot, I need to actually... I don't remember which Persona it was that they needed to see.
Done already? What? The inmate needs our blue wish to perform an execution.
I could also fuse Personas.
You change your mind
Let's
already?
let's...
What?
Still business.
Do you need something? No.
Oh shoot, I kinda skipped
Do
it.
you need something? No.
Okay. Create,
Inmate wish to
fuse,
perform an ouch.
normal fusion, no, not normal fusion. Fuse by results.
What do you want?
Darn it, I don't see the Persona we need here. Okay, what about normal fusion? Oh, we gotta pick our Personas then. Okay, this is not... Well,
Fusion.
yeah, no, this is not the one that we want.
Together, then.
Oh, here we go. This is the Persona we want. Oh, but we don't have... Okay, so it tells you who you don't have. Yeah, okay. Use by
What
result.
else do you want?
Okay, here we go. This is the one that we need. Archangel
You really
and
need
Gembu. I don't think I use either of these guys much, so...
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
I mean, it doesn't matter. He's going to get fused anyways. Giant Slice Snap.
It will receive some new power now for a rebirth.
Skip the guillotine. I said guillotine, guillotine. Okay, advanced
Together,
fusion.
then. Do you really need this?
Wait, did we have this one already? Wait. So I didn't actually have to do fusion for this solo.
Finished for now?
No register. You and summon personas. By alphabetical, because I can do this better like that. Was that talking? Because no. It'd be nice to skip all the way to the top, but I probably messed it. No, I don't have it here. Okay, I don't. Oh, you know what it is? I might not have these personas on hand right now, but I have them in the register, so that's what they're telling me I need to pay for. Okay. This one seems more of a physical attacker, so. Plus, I can give it snap. I can give it snap. Oh, doesn't get much physical. Well, it gets light physical damage at least. And this is the move needed. Can't forget that.
It will receive some new power. Girls, let us begin.
That's a triple one. I kinda wanna watch this one for some reason. I don't think we've seen the 3 persona get sacrificed. No. Dodge physical, rebellion. Honestly, not gonna. Oh, we might use him. I shouldn't have done that. That would have been a good ability to have.
What?
Nope, still got business. Gotta show you guys we got the persona.
Indeed. See? You can do it.
You're better than I thought, inmate. I was thinking you'd just give up straight away.
Yes.
It is to be expected of the human our master saw potential in. You're dedicated. I'll give you that. Just keep it up, alright? That is fine. That is a fine attitude to have. Talk's cheap though. You're gonna have to put your money where your mouth is. I gotta say, it's an accomplishment that he hasn't thrown in the towel yet. How so? The task list you wrote, it's not only keeping him on his toes, but helping him improve too. I'm not the one who wrote it. I've always assumed it was you.
Excuse me?
What? I don't know anything about that. I suppose now that I consider it, that list is far too precise for you to have written it. But wait, who wrote it then? It wasn't our master, was it? No, I've not heard him mention anything of the sort. How long have we had this list?
Shut up!
Just keep quiet and focus on finishing your task. Should we consult with our master about this? All our master told us to do is oversee the rehabilitation, and it's our duty to follow orders. We wouldn't waste his time on something this pointless. Indeed, it does not matter who sees this list.
Hey, inmate! Yes.
Rank 3?
Alright.
I promised, they give us.
Now. Farewell.
Okay, next is Phoenix with counter.
Now.
How go?
Ha, we can train personas now. Nice.
Read the compendium. Read here.
Okay, we don't have this persona. Oops.
take care of him.
No, didn't mean to do that.
Your turn, Caroline.
This would be kind of cool to explore. I did skip through the thing, but
Rehabilitation.
we can figure it out. Fusion.
Wish to perform an execution.
Let's try advanced
Can you
fusion.
gather them up?
No.
What path do you want?
Okay, we might not be capable of this one. We checked networks fusion too. Oh, I think I need to restart my PlayStation.
Fusion. Can you gather them up?
Yeah.
You change your done already?
Nothing regarding
No slacking off.
nothing regarding the personas they want. Okay, well, last thing to do.
Please, consider what I have to say. Good evening. Let's give it our best effort again today. The most important thing is...
Acting not in self-interest, but for the greater good. This is the mindset we politicians must instill in our... Okay, all queued up. Okay, we should be able to get a lot of interesting footage. It is no good Torah after all. This is so rude to him. Advocate an overly optimistic policy only to lure in voters during the election season. That's how no good Torah thought and operated 20 years ago, making unachievable pledges. This isn't how I saw this going. If you make a promise, you must keep it. If you make a mistake, you must atone for it. These are basic human principles that we have all learned from the youngest of ages. Boring. He makes some pretty good points, don't you think? That's why it's all useless. It seems like they only wanted to get some footage of the old no good Torah. Very disrespectful. However, I've been distancing myself from that. Do you think I've regained my confidence? I think so. Well, I must have if you think so. However, I will never forget the disgrace I suffered as no good Torah.
Hey.
Can I tell you a story? I mentioned this before, but 20 years ago, I was lucky enough to become a Diet member. However, I wanted to be a politician for all the wrong reasons. I wanted to be in a position of power, and I was obsessed with the glamorous lifestyle. I thought only of being popular. I truly was no good Torah.
Hey.
Learn from me. Don't let being a member of the Diet be your only goal in life. Voters are much more sensible than we give them credit for. Being ambitious and striving to advance in the political world will change your outlook on life. That gives us rank 5.
All right.
You've given some good speeches, Mr. Yoshida. I can't believe you lost the last 2 elections. You're Mr. Kuramoto's grandson? That's correct. I'm his grandson, Benzo. Does he know that you're here speaking with me now? I'm aware that you and my grandfather are on bad terms, but that doesn't concern me. This must be your secretary, huh? I heard he's been helping you out a lot lately.
What?
You know about him? My grandfather was recently hospitalized, and you've become the topic of the conversation. I'd like to talk with you again sometime. I learned a lot from your speech today. Mr. Kuramoto spoke of me? Matsushita. Sorry, I have to take care of some business. Let's wrap this up for today. We get 2 points to charm, but we're done with charm, so...
Well then, I'll see you again.
Good morning. My sister is serious. Her determination to win this fight is reflected in that casino. She won't be easy to beat. I know that better than anyone. I want to understand our situation as soon as possible. Let's go to the palace today.
Don't think we're ready.
Perhaps I am getting a bit too high-strung, but I can't bear seeing my sister like this. We'll stop her, no matter what. If you're going by any chance, let me know. I'll make sure I'm ready at a moment's notice.
I do want to level them up a bit and mementos.
Well, shall we begin?
Well then, let's begin class. We'll start with a summary of the previous lesson.
Well...
Oh, okay.
What's all this?
We get our free time.
What do you want to do?
Okay, no, not study. Read. I'll do the flower one if I can't find something on kindness. We could also increase some guts, but... let's just do the flower one.
Nice.
If you learn more about flowers, it'll be useful when you work at the florist shop.
Cool.
All right. That's odd.
I could have made that announcement. At any rate, let's return to our lesson for now.
Yep.
It's coming in handy now.
Hey.
Okay, next time we continue our preparations and eating vegetables. Oh, this could be the start for Haru's social link. I kinda want to start Haru's one, but like we shouldn't. Next time we prepare. See y'all then.